Hello there, I'm Mike the Gardener, and it's the day before the build on my new garden starts, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk you through the design for my garden. So here is the back of the house here, and so what I'm proposing is to have a hard standing around the whole back area of the house. Around the back here will be a small area for a shed which is tucked out of the view from the back of the house, so that's quite nice to have that out of the way. Then from the dining room, which is in this area here, you have double doors which will lead on to a circular patio in this area here. Then at the back of that circular patio will be a hard standing for a small summer house, which will be nestled in amongst planting all along the back here. So from the circular patio, you'll lead on to a circular lawn on the right hand side and a circular lawn on the left hand side, which will wrap around the side of the house to a circular lawn just around the side of the house, where there's an old shed here which I will make into a potting shed, and hopefully there'll be room just in the corner here for a small greenhouse in this corner here. And around here in this area next to the path, and on the other side of the path around here, wrapping around the back of the garden, as I say, will be the planting areas, and then two seating areas, one at one end of the garden looking through to the other, and another seating area at this end of the garden here. So now I've got the design sorted, I have to transplant this onto the ground. As you saw earlier on the design, each of these little squares is a metre. So using the back dining room patio door as a starting point, the first circular patio comes off the middle of that door, and it's 2, 4, 6 metres away, and it's 1, 2, 3, it's a 6 metre diameter. So I shall start there, striking that line. So an hour or so later, I've mapped out the garden. So in this area here, we will have a planting bed which comes around the back and the side of the garden. In the middle here we'll have a circular lawn. You probably know from my old garden I do love circular lawns. That circular lawn will then follow through a short pathway here leading into a circular patio area, and in here there will be a hard standing for a summer house which is directly opposite the dining room doors, so that'd be nice to look out for. And then going on up through the garden, so here's the hard standing here, we go on up through to another adjacent piece of lawn, to another circular lawn. This will all be planted on the side and around here with shade planting. Another straight lawn which will then go to a semicircular seating area which will look back up through the garden, and then there'll be a circular lawn in here with room for a small greenhouse, and another adjacent lawn here with planting on the sides, and then all the way around the edge of the house there'll be a 2 metre pathway, hard standing. For those who know me well, the most important thing in the garden will be the planting areas. So this area here behind me will all be devoted to planting, so I can ensure that I can pack the garden full of beautiful plants. So next time we'll check in and we'll have a look to see how the design has actually been built, what it looks like, and then we'll start thinking about the planting of the garden. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.